722.6. A second ago I stopped the video for the 72.9 because, like I'm saying on the previous video for the 7.9, they stopped me for the Jaguar differential, for the CJX. Here we go again. They stopped me now because I'm making this video for the 7.6. They arrive the sleeves from Sonax. Okay, my problem before it was that I received these sleeves. I put from both bags in one bag, all of them all together. There's no problem, you cannot mix it up. Okay, and these are the OEM used one. I said before that I don't feel it feels like, not it feels, it has much more clearance than the OEM, and I want to compare it with the good stuff. First time they brought me this, and both bags I put it in one, doesn't matter for me. Okay, let's see. Am I right? Is that the case, that this has more clearance than the stock? That's definitely, because I already measured it. But what about the Sonax? Is that okay or not? Surprising that it didn't come in a box, it came with a nylon bag. I don't know where's the box, maybe it's at the office. I have no clue why they brought me only like that. Last time that I get it, there was a paper inside, there was different stuff. I might be wrong. To don't mix up the videos, this for me, this for the 7.6. I don't even remember for which car it is. I don't remember anymore. I'm talking about that transmission out there, that I don't have the output shaft nut. I'm still waiting the output shaft nut. It came the sleeve, they came the sleeves. It didn't came yet the output shaft nut, either for 7.9 for this one, 7.6, or for the Porsche. Go figure out. I don't know. They don't have a nuts. Are you nuts or what? Let's open the bag, get some measurements to see what's going on. Compare it. What was I? I was right. I was right. What's this? What's this? That's the stock one. They have some wear. All right. Sorry. Pay attention first. One notch here. 1, 2 notches here. 1, 2, 3 notches here. All right. This is by Sonax. Then 1 notch here. 1, 2 notches here, 1, 2, 3 notches here. Okay, this is by no name. All right, and these are the original one. You see that this is small one, this is the medium one, and this is the big one. The same thing here: small, medium, big. Here, small, medium, big. Okay, so I'm comparing apples with apples. Okay, so I have calibrated this tool to fit properly here inside. It comes a little bit tight. Okay, it comes a little bit tight, but when it's passing through the lip, it's more easy. Has one small lip here up, most probably because it has a wear inside. All right, now from Sonax, it's not even coming in. Why it's not coming in? I mean, no, it came in, but it's difficult. 1 second, don't want to scratch it. Just a second. It came in. It's a little bit more tight than the OEM, a little bit more tight. Why? Because it doesn't have this polishing where I'm pointing. It does have this polishing inside. Now, see what's gonna happen. Again, I'm comparing the medium size. All right, because as I said, this is the big one, this is the medium one, this is the small one. The hole, the inner diameter I'm talking about. Same thing here, same thing here. Fine. Now, see what's gonna happen if I go here. It's all over the place. It is all over the place. What was I? I was right. What am I gonna do with that? I'm gonna send it back at the office. I don't want anyone to see that, these sleeves. This is the good stuff. I already checked this one. And I checked also the last one. And that's why I show you now, because I fixed the tool for the last one. That's why I show you the last one. You want to see also the first one? Give me 1 second for you to calibrate it on the stock one to see the difference. Actually, if I calibrate it on this, I'm not going to be able to enter it in none of this, either of the original one or the OEM or from Sonax. Okay, let's see that again. Now, the middle one, the big one, all right? It comes inside. There you go. Fine, a little bit tight fit, but it enters inside on the used one. There you go. On this one, it's all over the place. I mean, I need both hands to show you that's even playing inside. And then when you go to Sonax, I don't want to hurt the sleeve. It's not coming in. It's not coming in because, like I said before, I didn't hurt it, right? No, I didn't hurt it. Okay. Like I said before, why? Because it's much more not precise. It doesn't have the wear that has the OEM. The OEM, like I said, these are a used one. It's not brand new. When it was brand new, I put a bet that it was gonna be the same clearance like the Sonax one. And what was I? I was right. Come on, it was going inside. Yeah, it goes inside. The old one, I don't care so much if I scratch or not. You see, I can spin it. Okay, I can spin it, and the aftermarket one, it's all over the place. The specific one, it's the biggest. You see that I'm comparing the biggest. You cannot put it on this one. It's smaller. You cannot put it in any other. You cannot put it in any other. This carefully because these sleeves, I'm gonna use it. All right, but that's my point. By just feeling it, when I put the when I put the small piston inside and I saw that it was playing so much, I said, this is not possible. This is, instead of making better, you're making worse. Instead, okay, you have a nice tight fit, let us say external, that these sleeves doesn't have a nice tight fit. If I try to put it without the O-ring, it's playing. Okay, it does have nice tight fit like the OEM, and it doesn't have nice and tight fit like the Sonax, because Sonax, it's outside the outer diameter, it's like the original one, plus the O-ring. This one, the outer diameter is smaller and has an O-ring. So you try to seal it better, to have more accurate shiftings, let us say, to be better by any means, but what you have? You have internally, you have a leak. You have greater amount of leak rate of leak from inside. Sorry, I'm not gonna use this one. This I'm not gonna use because of the stock one. Obviously, it's a on-hold one. It doesn't make any sense. That's the good stuff, and that's the one that I'm gonna use. Let me get out the valve body and start putting it in place. I need also the papers. Don't make any mistake. You cannot make mistake because it's different in the diameter. Just in case to don't looking here and there. A little bit of Vaseline for the O-ring to slide nicely inside, to don't create any scratch or something. A little bit transmission fluid on the piston inside to come nicely in and installing it, and everybody happy. By the way, I've said that 1 million times. Yes, 72.6 with 236.15 fluid. Years now. Not 1 year, not 2 years, I don't know, maybe 6, 7 years, 10 years, I don't even remember when. It's working excellent. Here in this country with a 50 degrees ambient temperature, with a stage 3 supercharger or the stock supercharger on an A55, 7.6 with a 236.15 fluid, the blue one, the 134 FE. FE stands for fuel efficient. I have mentioned exactly the same words what I'm saying now. I have mentioned at least in another 10 videos for the 7.6. Now, you want to use the 0.14? Up to you. You want to use 0.15? Up to you. I don't care. Okay? Let's move on here. Sorry, before I continue with the 7.6 with the sleeves, I need 10-15 minutes to check the resistor of the solenoids for the 7.9, it's this one, to finalize the solenoids and to put also the new seals. I'm not gonna continue obviously with the valve body of the 7.9. I just want to finish with the solenoids to measure the resistance, the resistor, how it's, if it's okay, if it's on specs, put the seals, take care about the solenoids, and then I'm gonna bring the 7.6 valve body to put the sleeves, to install the sleeves. Okay, for you a second, for me 10-15 minutes. I'm just saying. Finish with the solenoids from the 7.9, already changed the O-rings, that's a different video, I'm just saying. Okay, now I brought out the valve body from the 7.6 from this video. Okay, don't be confused. I open first this side because I placed it with this way here up. We're talking about the number 3 and 4 sleeve, number 3 and 4 gear. So that's the OEM, this is the Sonax. If you try to put inside, it comes precisely, it's come beautiful inside. You see that? See how perfect it comes inside? This is how it's supposed to be. That's how it's supposed to be. Not like the other one. If you put a fluid, you're not gonna be able to go inside probably. It's amazing. That's what it is. That's what I'm expecting to see. We are back in business. Placing the sleeve, the correct sleeve inside, taking the paper and the old sleeve away, and moving on in all of them. Okay? And like I said, you cannot mix it up. If you want to mix it up, you're gonna mix it up with the piston that has inside. It's impossible. If you do it one at a time, you have a peace of mind. Transmission fluid, liquid Vaseline on the O-ring, putting it in place and moving on for the rest. Like I said, I have an X here that I'm gonna remove the X after torquing down. I'm gonna clean it. There is an X here and there is an X also from this side, where it's located the sleeves. Just to remember that I haven't torqued down the bolts, okay? And that's not been changed the sleeves. Moving on, let's fix it, let's put it on. Now I'm happy. Now I know that, I can sleep at night peacefully. You're not gonna be fucked up like this one. Let's start working. That's it with the valve body. Amazing, beautiful, excellent. Okay, if you use the right parts, right? So these are the old one, the one that I removed from here, and this is that they're not on specs. What can you do with these pieces? I'm gonna tell you what. You can put it on your keys. I don't know, but in any case, what I'm gonna do with that, very simple. This belongs to the customer. This, I don't wanna see that again. Okay, and this goes here with the parts of the 7.6. Right, yes. And the box I have it here up. This for the ports is 7.9 from here. This nut, I have no clue what's this nut. Put there. Beautiful, perfect. So now I will gonna wrap the valve body. I'm waiting for the nut. So when we will receive the nut, they're gonna continue the guys. They're gonna install the transmission on the car. They're gonna put it in place, standing by for the nut to torque it down on specs, and then insert the valve body from down to place. It's much better because now it has some dust on it, the transmission, and because it's there, and I put also the dipstick, let them install it. I can install it even from down. I just remove the oil pan and can install the valve body from down. It makes sense, I think, I guess. Now, wrapping it, storaging it until the guys install it and it comes the nut. Are you nuts or what? Thank you very much. One headache less. Over and out.